Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. As you know, I'm not going to be there with you today. However, that does not mean that you should not be accomplishing things in class. So first step, obviously watching this video, and make sure that you read all the directions carefully. If you have any additional questions or concerns, though, feel free to email me. So, step one, announcements. As I know you are aware, on Monday we have our first quiz on colonization and the Enlightenment. Study guide is posted below. We've also been chipping away at it all week. The key to the study guide will be posted in the updates after school today, so be on the lookout for the key. You can check your answers with that study guide and make sure that you're on track going into your weekend. In addition, there are other tools to help you be successful on the quiz, including the key to the Enlightenment document analysis activity, which I posted yesterday in the updates, as well as the Enlightenment practice quiz, which I also posted below in today's folder. These tools are totally optional but encouraged. On Monday, we will play a review Kahoot prior to taking the quiz. So, step one for today, now that you are aware of the announcements. In order to review the philosophers, you're going to be doing an activity called the Enlightenment Salon Party. It's supposed to be for fun, but also for review. So, here's the deal. Bear with me here. Hypothetical situation. The year is 1730 and the age of enlightenment is in full swing. You are in charge of organizing a, quote, salon dinner party and with all the important enlightenment thinkers. To make your salon a success, each person should be seated next to someone they have things to talk about with. So here are the people you have to include at your table. So we have our 6 philosophers: Locke, Montesquieu, Wollstonecraft, Voltaire, Rousseau, and Hobbes. In addition, you have to seat yourself and a random celebrity. Like, what would Justin Bieber talk about with Thomas Hobbes? I don't know. What would Young Gravy talk about with John Locke? Not sure. Okay. In each square on the table here, you need to write the person's name. You can draw their faces if you want to as well. Then you need to figure out to whom they would most likely to talk to with and seat them accordingly. So, for example, you can put someone next to someone else because they might agree with someone, right? Or you could have a really fun and interesting dinner party and put them next to someone who might disagree. Doesn't matter to me. In the space provided, you need to explain the seat. Yes, why you sat them and what they would likely discuss. Also, be sure to also include yourself. So, for example, who would you want to sit next to and why? Once the seating chart is set, you're going to answer the reflection questions at the end. So again, this is just for fun, but who would most likely start an argument? Who would most likely have the most friends at the table, and who most likely be left out? Once you're done with this, you're going to submit it in Schoology, and then you can move on to your study time. For the study time, you can finish the study guide, do the practice quiz, review the study guide, or check the answers to your document analysis activity. And again, be sure to submit that study guide before our quiz on Monday. Have a great rest of your Friday. Let me know if you have any questions.